Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex and this is episode 3 of Getting My Shit Together. Today we're doing what I eat in a day. Over the holidays, like most people, I was sliding a bit with my diet, but honestly, I just think that's part of being human and part of living a balanced life. Nevertheless, I'm getting myself back on track because diet has been a huge part of healing my hormones and supporting my ovarian function. So I'm starting off by making my coffee. I put collagen peptides in it for extra protein, and I use grass-fed A2 whole milk, which is much less inflammatory than traditional milk. Then I'm going to start the day by making some breakfast. Today I'm making some microwave protein pancakes. These are a very easy way to get in something that's very nutritious and very packed with protein and lasts for hours. So I start by adding 1 tablespoon of grass-fed A2 yogurt, 2 tablespoons of gluten-free flour. Then you can either add a half teaspoon of baking powder, or what I do is a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda and a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar because it doesn't have cornstarch in it or aluminum. Then I add 2.5 tablespoons of milk. And a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then 1 egg, and then I mix it up, and you have to let it sit for about a minute or two to let it just kind of incorporate and rest before putting it in the microwave. Just go ahead and screenshot the recipe here so that you guys have it to make it at home if you want. While the batter is resting, I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that I'm hydrating sufficiently, and I'm gonna have my liposomal vitamin C, which helps with progesterone production, and it helps with adrenal fatigue if you have it, and it's also just a great antioxidant. And then I'm going to go ahead and microwave the pancakes. So you start off doing 30 seconds, and then you check it and do another 25 seconds, and just like keep microwaving it in short stints until it's all set and the center is done. But you do not want to overcook it because they can become rock hard, especially with whey protein. Then I top it with maple syrup, some berries, and some homemade granola, and this is an incredible breakfast. I like to just sit quietly and have my breakfast before I get on my phone. Sometimes I'm not great at this, but I am trying to do this more, and just spending time being present before I let the outside world in, and spending time with my dog as well. Then for lunch, I'm gonna go ahead and heat up some of my homemade gluten-free ramen. If you guys want to see the recipe for this, I'll go ahead and link the video above. These gluten-free noodles tend to absorb all of the moisture from the bone broth, so I'm just adding some water in, and don't worry, it still turns out really nice. Even though the noodles kind of break apart a little bit, it's still really good. And then for toppings, I add plenty of seaweed, and I add some cilantro and green onions, some organic sriracha sauce from Sprouts, and some of Trader Joe's crunchy chili onion oil, which is so good. I love this stuff. And then I add some sesame seeds. These are black sesame seeds. And that is the finished lunch. It's so tasty even the second day. For my drink, I'm having some kombucha. Just be aware of the added sugar in this. I just keep it to a minimum. And then unfortunately for dinner, I ended up ordering food because I had a really stressful day. And instead of hiding that from you guys, I wanted to show you because this is reality. And also it's important to know, if you fall off the bandwagon, it's okay. You can get back up and try again the next day. It doesn't mean that you just completely let go of your healthy lifestyle. Now we're making some creamy lemon herb salmon pasta. I'm starting off by pressing the garlic, doing about 4 cloves of garlic here. Then I just let that simmer in the oil for about a minute. And to be honest with you, I burned the first round of garlic because I got sidetracked with juicing the lemon. So I ended up having to do another round of garlic, so that's why it looks burned. It's not. It's just that I cooked the new garlic in the same pan as the burned one. So then I'm adding the milk and some lemon zest. I'm going to post the recipe at the end of this so that you guys can screen cap it. I'm not going to give you all of the amounts right here in the video. I'm just going to describe what I'm doing in each step. So that simmers for a few minutes, and then after it's done simmering, you just add some mustard, some garlic powder, and some dill weed, and then also some salt. And I thought I was filming all of these steps, but I was not. So I'm just showing you and then just mixing it all together. Then after that, you want to boil your pasta. I'm using Trader Joe's lentil pasta, so it's gluten-free and it's high in protein and fiber. And then I'm draining the water and also adding the sauce. And that canned salmon that I ended up using has bones and skin in it, so I separated it in a bowl and I just smashed it up really good. And then I added it to the pasta and mixed it up. This just evenly disperses the salmon a bit more. Then for some extra prebiotics and fiber, I'm adding some artichoke hearts. And this really complements the flavor profile of the pasta as well. Go ahead and get ready to screen cap the recipe. It's coming up right now. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, please make sure you go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.